Lesson 1, Unit 5. Scope verification. Once the work has been assigned and the team is completing the work, the next step is to verify the scope of work. This step includes the actions required to ensure that the work delivered meets the specifications of the project, and it is used as a guarantee that the project is delivering the promised quality in all goods and services provided by the project. The team reports on the completion of activities. The activities are checked against expected standards, and if there are variances, changes are authorized. The main objective of scope verification is to obtain the approval of the deliverables and the formal acceptance from beneficiaries and other key stakeholders. For example, team members completed a training session. The scope verification will include the feedback from participants that describe all the training activities were delivered and the learning objectives were achieved. This is a formal acceptance that the training was completed satisfactorily. The verified scope process is carried out during the monitoring phase of the project. Depending on the type of work, scope verification can be done by the project manager or project team member assigned with the responsibility to verify and check that the work has been delivered according to specifications. The project beneficiaries, as the ultimate judges of quality services of the goods produced by the project, are also responsible for scope verification. The project donor, who in the process of project evaluation or project audit will also verify that the project completed the scope of work as described in the contract. Scope verification can include inspections, measurements, and examinations to determine if the work and deliverables meet acceptance criteria. Scope verification is also called a review, an audit, and walkthroughs. For example, verification may include an inspection to ensure that a community health center received equipment in the quantities and quality approved and agreed by the donor and the beneficiaries. Once the donor completely meets the requirement, it's important to obtain a formal acceptance of the work, especially when the goods or services are transferred to the beneficiaries who will be in charge of maintaining it. Acceptance should follow the criteria defined for completing the work. Acceptance can be a simple process such as signature from a beneficiary representative or a formal letter from the community leadership. The beneficiaries are the ultimate judges of the quality of the work. Their acceptance should be sought as a means to validate that the project has completed an activity or an objective according to their expectations. From the work verification process, there may be situations where the work was not completed as expected or there is a need to make corrections. Changes in the context, assumptions, and risks can lead to the need to make changes to the scope. Changes can originate from the project team, beneficiaries, the organization's management, or the donor. Not all changes are made to fix problems. Some changes can also come from opportunities to improve the performance of the project. All change requests require an analysis to quantify the impact of the request on the project constraints, as any change has a potential to affect the project scope, schedule, budget, and quality. For this reason, the project manager needs to establish a sound scope change control plan that will ensure that all changes are analyzed and will contribute to help achieve the project objectives. All changes need to be approved, and unauthorized changes to scope can lead to delays and cost overruns.